Welcome back into the Just Stand Football Podcast. We got some more games for you. Finish out this NFL weekend, NFL Week 1. We got Green Bay at Chicago. Green Bay has a few wide receivers questionable, and another one that is out. Christian Watson is out for Green Bay with a new quarterback. Jordan Love, end of an era. Aaron Rodgers left to New York. And then on the other end, you got Chicago hosting, and they've got all the hype in the world. I wouldn't say necessarily hype, but it's a lot of promise.
Right.
Finally saw something out of Justin Fields last year. Added DJ Moore. How do you guys think this is going to go? I've kind of got Chicago, so.
I think the DJ Moore addition is going to be good for Justin Fields. Looking forward to see what he's going to do as well. I'm going to go with the Bears on this one.
Yes.
You know, only because I want to see them win. I just want to see them win the game and be, you know, a better franchise than what they are now.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going with that.
The reason I wanted Jason to go first this time, I just wanted to hear his take on it. Because you made a comment that y'all said y'all saw stuff that Justin Fields. To me, I just saw a quarterback that played running back last year. Because that's all he did was run. I do think that's why I wanted to hear Jason, because he talked about DJ Moore. I'm hoping, because I know Justin was going to throw. I do. Yeah. And I'm hoping now with that first preseason game together, he threw the ball to DJ Moore. DJ took it like 80 yards for a touchdown. So it's going to be great to see. You lost Brett Favre, you got another go. I think now you're about to come back down and you're about to struggle a little bit. So see what happens.
I like Chicago in this game. I think it's a huge addition. I think the tackle they got out of Tennessee is a pretty good addition too. Interested to see how much that offense changes with the throws. They kind of admitted last year they took some of what the Ravens had done with Lamar and put that into the offense just to make up for some personnel issues they had at receiver. So I think Chicago is going to look better. I'm excited to watch Justin Fields try to take a leap.
Nice.
Las Vegas Raiders at the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton's debut as head coach for Denver. Chris, what do you think about this game?
Really, truthfully, don't care about it. Can care less of who wins or not. I kind of want to see what Denver's going to do, and just kind of see. Sean Payton came out with a lot of noise about last year's coach, and then he came out with his quarterback and all that stuff.
Right.
That's the fiery, old school way to do it. I like it though, because he is holding these people accountable.
Right.
But I mean, at the end of the day, man, these superstars are getting paid more than the coaches. So how much do they really care? How much do they really listen? So see what happens. I'm hoping that. I'll just pick Denver. I can care less.
Do you have a pick in this game, Jason?
Is Denver and who else?
The Raiders.
Yeah, man, ain't nobody really care.
Yeah. So to tell you, I'll just tell you, I'm interested to see if Sean Payton can get anything else out of Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson looked terrible last year, and I want to see what they do if Judy's out. Jerry Judy's got that hamstring issue. Can Marvin Mims step up as a rookie and kind of help out Russell Wilson a little bit? Cortland Sutton gonna have to carry the load there. Speaking of carrying the load, Matthew Stafford's going to carry the load with Cooper Kupp officially out for Week 1. They lost a lot this offseason. Aaron Donald's kind of the only guy left on that defense. Let's see how that goes against the playoff-bound last year Seattle Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are probably the better team here. Mm-hmm. I think the Rams are probably in that Caleb Williams sweepstakes. What do you guys think, Chris?
It's good that you mentioned the Caleb Williams sweepstakes because I think Aaron Donald wants to try to compete for another Super Bowl. He signed that contract. He was ready. He was like, I'm ready to retire, but he signed that contract. So they took a lump last year. They're going to probably take a lump again this year. So if they get Caleb Williams, it might be. But their defense is not the same. So their defense is not the same. You lose their best wide receiver. I'm going to go ahead and pick Seattle. just because they got better weapons on offense.
Yeah.
I don't trust them. I want to pick Seattle to be like my favorite going
Right.
forward or
Yeah,
whatever like
yeah.
that. But I definitely see the Rams are going to be struggling, and
I-
it's not going to be a pretty season for the
Yeah,
Rams.
I
I don't
think-
believe it. So I'm going to pick the Seattle.
I think Seattle's a playoff team still. I think the running back situation is going to be interesting to watch and see if Jackson Smith and Jigba can work his way into that wide receiver rotation. I've got Seattle in this game. I think they're a playoff team. I think they're really good. Arizona Cardinals, another team in the
Oh, you
sweepstakes.
didn't get Jason Smith.
You didn't? Oh, my bad.
Seattle.
Seattle. Okay, fair enough. Arizona Cardinals, another team in the Caleb Williams sweepstakes, going to Washington. The Washington football team, the Commanders. I don't really have a pick in this game, other than just knowing Arizona's terrible. Kyler Murray's not playing this week. He's going to be out for a little bit. Washington is not necessarily the most inspiring team.
Right.
They've got a few wide receivers that I like to watch.
Right.
John Dotson, Terry McLaurin, who is questionable this week. Terry McLaurin is questionable.
That sucks.
But
That sucks.
and that's one of the things that would make the game actually watchable.
Chris, somebody get you going, bro.
Get me going, bro.
Somebody get you going, bro.
Going, dog. Stop sleeping.
Because when you look at the Arizona Cardinals, baby, look, Kyler Murray can run all day. But if he's not available, what do they got?
They got nothing.
I don't know what they got at running back. Don't know what they got at receiver. Don't know what they got at linebacker. Don't know what they got in the back end. Right? So when it really comes to it, Arizona, you think Arizona might have a chance?
No.
No, they don't have a chance in the world, and I'm gonna let Chris expand on the fact that they don't have a chance. Shout out to Washington on this.
Alright,
Go ahead,
so yeah, we all know Arizona. I think the only person they got is Buda Baker. I think
Yeah.
he wants out. So let's be real. It's Washington. And I'm gonna talk about Washington a little bit later because I think that's gonna be my sleeper team of the week, and I'll explain why and everything about Washington and why that's gonna be my sleeper team. But I think it's gonna be Washington this week. I think they got the easy matchup. But I do want to throw this out there real quick. Okay, Kansas City. How many points did they put up? 20. Who's the new OC over there at Washington?
Say that.
I just want to say Kansas City. They
Say
were putting up more than 20 points when he was over there.
That's fair.
I hope.
I'm just gonna throw that out there, but
That's fair.
we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, speaking of another team that's hopeless, Tennessee Titans. It's about Derrick Henry and then everybody else. That team is terrible on the offensive line. I will say this: Jeffrey Simmons is a damn dog. He's a dude on that defensive line for Tennessee. But they're going to New Orleans, and I don't think it's really going to matter all that much for Tennessee. New Orleans is probably going to win this game easily, even if I hate him.
Easily. That's why I like you, man. I like you because you say stuff to get me fired up. Because, come on, bro. Easily.
It's over here, man. It's over here.
Go ahead and make your pick so I can go ahead.
I pick New Orleans because I think Tennessee's bad. It's Derrick Henry, and that's about it.
Touchdown.
Oh my gosh. Listen, let me make this very, very clear, bro. In Henry we trust, bro. In Henry we trust.
Who's blocking for him?
In Henry we trust, bro. Who cares, man? New Orleans got a new quarterback. We're about to find out what Derek Carr is all about. Who knows what kind of offense they're going to run. James Winston's still over there crying about how he lost his starting spot, and he talking about jumping and throwing it. But whatever, bro. Listen, in Henry we trust. Derrick Henry going to make a statement. Derrick Henry going to make a play. Alvin Kamara's not playing for New Orleans. But don't forget that.
I don't think it matters.
Tennessee going to win this. Even though I'm not going to watch a single down of it, Tennessee going to win it.
Just New Orleans quite easily, Jason.
Man, ain't nobody care, man.
Fair. Tampa Bay at Minnesota. Everybody wants to watch Justin Jefferson. I'm excited to see what Jordan Addison can do. But I'm excited to see if Baker can try to do something with Tampa Bay as their quarterback. Finally get another opportunity there. I just think I think that Minnesota is probably going to win this game pretty easily. Tampa Bay's just lost too much. They had a huge transition this offseason. I think it's a big step that they have to make. What do you think, Chris?
Well, look, they still have Chris Godwin. They still have a defense, even though if they're healthy, that defense is one of the top. They got a new. I just have a gut feeling that Baker Mayfield has something to prove.
Definitely does.
He did go, a number one draft pick. All right, let's be real. He was in the first round draft pick. So I think he has something to prove. Minnesota, man, like it is what it is, bro. You lost. I think they lost their tight end this offseason. They lost their running back. Everybody want to believe in Kirk Cousins. Good for him. Good. I hope Kirk Cousins does it good. But like Minnesota to me it's just I don't know. They're just not good. They're not a good team. I don't care about them. I don't see it truthfully. So I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay and call it what it is.
I like Minnesota for obvious reasons. I think Tampa Bay's got too many issues. But I will expand on what Chris said about Baker is the kind of guy that just has an FU attitude, where when the world's against him, he's ready to show everybody else what they're missing. So Baker, there's a chance that he just stuns the world in this game and takes Minnesota for a butt whooping. Right. But we'll see. Jason.
Kurt is very consistent. He's been consistent for years. He was even consistent at Michigan State when we were in college. When I was like watching him in college. But when it comes down to it, I think that Tampa Bay is going to win this game. Just like you had the spinner on as well. Mayfield, he got something to prove, man.
Yeah,
he's been from drafted first round team to team, but he got something to prove. So I hope he can mature in his game, his mentality, and who he is as a person, so that he can mature in the game. You know what I mean?
I want to see what Justin Jefferson does in this game. He's always fun to watch. Do y'all have that's it for the games. Do y'all have a sleeper team this week that y'all like?
Yeah, I'm going with Washington. The reason I'm going was I want to see what Eric Bieniemy does. I think Washington has a great defense. I think they have an offense that is ready. I think, I know the reports came out that people don't like Eric Bieniemy's coaching style and the coach had to talk to him and everything like that. To me, I feel like it's a coach trying to hold players accountable. I think it's a coach trying to prove that it wasn't Andy Reid, it was him. So I think he's trying to come out here and do his own little thing. And I wish the best for him. So I'm gonna check on the score. I'm probably not gonna watch the game, but I'm definitely gonna check on the score and see how Washington's playing.
Jason, sleeper team for the week?
Oh man, my sleeper team was I already slept on them and they won. Detroit Lions, man.
Yeah, they showed you already.
I definitely slept on them, but shout out to Detroit, man. They need some love in that city. They need some.
They've been ruined, bro.
So there it is, man. Yeah.
All right. Well, I like Pittsburgh this week as my sleeper team. I think they're facing a San Francisco team that is ready to roll, but I think Kenny Pickett is ready to step up the challenge. I think that Mike Tomlin led team that is always got a chip on its shoulder. Mike Tomlin's always getting criticized in the media for no reason. He's one of the most successful head coaches of his generation. I think Pittsburgh wins that game week 1. It's a tough place to play. I like Pittsburgh. And then, do y'all have a game for the week that y'all like? I like, personally, Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. I think it's a big spot for both teams. It's a huge divisional matchup to get us going, to open up Monday Night Football for the year. What do you think, Chris?
I think the game of the week is I got two. I know we got two because we're missing the professor. So I'm gonna say Miami versus LA for the professor game of the week. But I'm also gonna say Cincinnati Cleveland. I want to see what Deshaun Watson and New Money gonna do. So New Money and Deshaun Watson. Let's see what y'all got.
Jason, you got a game for the week that you like the most?
I'm gonna follow up with you with the Buffalo and the Jets, man.
Yeah.
The Bills and the Jets. I think it's gonna be a great game. Just a
I'm
great
excited.
game to watch.
I'm
You know what
excited.
I'm saying? Like because I think when you got fans on each side that got so much expectation, and some that don't. However, when you got just fans like us watching, we're not fans of either team.
Yeah.
We just want to see good football. I think we're gonna see good football.
Roger versus Allen.
Yeah, I think we just genuinely gonna see some good football.
You got Diggs versus Sauce.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man.
Yes, sir.
Real good.
Let's see if I want to see if Bill's got anything on the O line for that nasty Jets D line. I'm excited. But that's it for this week on the Just Stand Football podcast.
All right, before we cast out, I want to do a real quick shout out, man, because it's all kept over. I didn't catch you on a post because you're doing.
No, you're the man. We all shout out.
I just want to do. I want to shout out to our man behind the scenes. All right, Cash. I love you, man. H.E.M.P Productions.
Yes, sir.
All right,
As always.
H.E.M.P Productions. Get it right. It's not.
Yes, sir.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. All right. It's. Say it one more time.
H.E.M.P Entertainment.
H.E.M.P Entertainment.
H.E.M.P.
Not the weed.
H.E.M.P. baby.
Entertainment.
H.E.M.P. baby.
All right, but I just want to say thank you for setting us all up and giving us the opportunity.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna give it back to our gracious host. Take us out, man.
Jason, you a shout out?
Shouts to Cash again, man. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Let's get it done. We're getting it done.
Yes.
And let's do it. Also download the Stat Genie app, man. Stat Genie, man.
Stat Genie.
It has all the stats from years ago. If you want to compare players, man, do your thing, man. It's a great app. It's a great app to download.
Mama, I love you.
It's free.
Yeah, shout out mom and dad.
Lily, love you. My daughter, 8 years old. Love you. Daddy's working.
We'll see you next week on the Just Stand Football podcast. We'll see you for week 2.